big change from the can-can costumes of the past. The bullfighter top half and the bottom is flamenca. Am I saying that right, Nick?
Yes, you are.
On the head, the end with a squiggly line on top is called a teal, only found in Spain.
It's a tilde, yes, exactly. I remember that from the days of my Spanish class.
I need your help out here. Sabrina Huff's costume is very heavy. It's rarely seen, but it lights up. She says there has never been one before, and it represents the Festival of Lights Sri Lanka has every year.
I've learned that there actually have been costumes that have lit up, but never one quite like this. This looks fantastic.
She's also going to give you a Sri Lanka greeting.
I would like to be greeted by Sri Lanka.
It's beautiful.
Here comes Saint Lucia.
Ay, se le fregó.
Tara Carla's costume from Mummiku Gardens, a heritage site where you find butterflies and flowers.
This is a bit of a wardrobe malfunction, but I imagine it's kind of hard when you have so many elements.
There's so many stones and beads and
bananas.
Have feathers and plants and ruffles.
There's some delicious bananas on her headpiece. It looks great. The back kind of reminds me a bit of a pineapple, but I like what I'm seeing.
Sort of Carmen Miranda.
Okay, up next we have Switzerland.
Alina's costume is a traditional Swiss uniform. It also represents the red Swiss flag. It's a one-piece swimsuit with sleeves.
I don't know if you could go swimming in that.
I don't know. I just read what they put down in front of me.
Kind of like a new age, sexy movie theater attendant look, I think.
Toy soldier.
Yes.
Like it.
Up next we have Tanzania.
Tanzania's costume has chains all over her body, and it represents how all the natural resources are not free for the people of Tanzania to use. The blue, yellow, and green represent the natural resources of her country.
Beautiful. I like all those colors definitely work together.
Yeah, and I like how she's making a statement as well.
Up next we have Thailand.
Nappy Man's costume is inspired by a Thai temple. Thai temples are usually gold. This particular one is white with a black roof, so it's unusual. And the headset looks like a real temple. It's exquisite.
It certainly does. It does. I feel like I'm lost in Thailand right now. Next we have Trinidad and Tobago.
Avian's costume is that of a butterfly, and it represents freedom. If you couldn't travel with the wings, we would have needed 5 suitcases to carry them, she said. It's also a very traditional Carnival costume.
About 5 suitcases. That is a lot of checked baggage fees.
That is. It's a lot of wings and feathers, too.
Here comes Turkey.
Turkey's costume represents her country's culture. For thousands of years, her country has been full of different cultures. The costume includes all cultural symbols with different colors.
Like a lot of the contestants, they kind of want to show multiculturalism, not just their own country. Is that typical?
I think so. I think, you know, a lot of countries are built of so many different people, and they want to represent that.
One world. Here comes Ukraine.
Anastasia's costume is a typical male outfit called a kozak. It's a Ukrainian national costume. It signifies strength and helps her feel strong.
Do not get on her bad side. That looks like a real sword. we have Uruguay.
Camila Besoso's costume is white and blue, the colors of Uruguay. It also reveals the sun. Now this is another one that I think would be very heavy.
Look at all those feathers.
And these women walk in them like it's so easy, but it's incredibly difficult.
I can barely walk in this suit. Coming up next, we have USA.
Olivia's costume is that the Statue of Liberty. She says there's no greater emblem of her country.
And I think we're in for a little treat here. We've got she told me there's a bit of a surprise to this costume, so maybe we'll see in a few.
Olivia's also from Rhode Island. That's where I'm from, so it's very exciting.
Beautiful.
No te puedo creer que la apagó la llama de la justicia.
Irene's costume is made of chocolate, actual, real chocolate. She says the cocoa is very good in Venezuela and it's lit up by LED lights.
Yeah, she grew up on a cocoa farm and her parents have a chocolate factory.
Her mom actually even made some of the chocolates, she did as well, that adorn her costume. And you can't see, but up close, they're actual. This costume is a traditional costume made from silk material, all from Vietnam, made by people in the mountain region. It has ancient art detail on the costume.